A lot of people in the diaspora dream about going back to Africa, but the reality is not always as romantic as social media makes it look. Many times, there are tensions between returnees and locals. And today, I want to talk about why that happens and how we can actually build bridges. My name is Coco. I'm from Guadeloupe, but you know where we are all coming from and where we are all going. Many in the diaspora dream of going back to Africa, but it's not always the fairy tale we imagine. Stay until the end, because I'll also share solutions and examples of how diaspora and locals can build a stronger future together. Part 1. The dream of returning. Why so many in the diaspora, UK, US, Caribbean, Germany, feel pulled to Africa? Tired of racism and discrimination in the West, searching for roots, culture and belongings, seeing Africa as a place of opportunity and freedom. One example is Ghana's year of return in 2019. Tens of thousands from the diaspora traveled to Ghana. It brought hope, pride, and global attention, but also revealed some tensions as locals felt the diaspora was being prioritized. Part 2. Why tensions exist. First of all, economic differences. Many returnees bring dollars, pounds, or euros, means advantage in business, real estate, and land. Locals often struggle with unemployment or low wages. So the misunderstanding is there. Locals may feel the diaspora thinks we are rich and we know better. Second, the cultural differences. Diaspora often carries a Western mindset, direct communication, different business habits. Locals operate within cultural traditions and community networks that returnees may not understand. For example, a returnee opens a cafe. Good idea, but if they don't respect local dynamics, it can backfire. Third one, identity and trust issues. Some locals feel, you left us and now you're coming back and want to tell us how to live? Diaspora feels, we are family. Why are you treating us like strangers? Historical context. Colonialism and slavery created divisions that still affect relationships today. Fuck. Part 3. The hidden truth. Why trust is lacking. First of all, jealousy and insecurity. Diaspora often has passports, visas, better education. Locals may feel left behind. So, there's another one. The diaspora arrogance. Some returnees act superior, coming with a savior mentality. Another one is social media pressure. Diaspora often shows the glamorous side of returning, like villas, beach life, investments, which locals can't relate on. Another one, the year of return criticism. Some Ghanaians said the event mostly benefited tourism companies and the diaspora, while everyday locals saw only little change. Part 4. How to build bridges. Listen before leading. Returnees need to first understand how things work on the ground. Show respect for local traditions, customs, and knowledge. Collaborate, don't compete. Diaspora and locals can combine their strengths. Diaspora brings capital, skills, networks, and locals bring cultural knowledge, real-life experience, and community ties. For example, successful startups in Ghana and Nigeria founded by Diaspora but powered by local teams. Invest in communities, not just lifestyle. It's not about building Instagram-worthy villas. It's about real impact, schools, health centers, jobs. Locals can tell if you're returning to give or just to take. Pan-Africanism 2.0. The first wave of Pan-Africanism in the 20th century was about liberation, fighting colonialism, slavery and oppression. Leaders like Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey dreamed of a united Africa and a strong black diaspora. Today, we are living in a new era. Pan-Africanism 2.0. It's not only about politics anymore. It's about technology, culture, and global connection. For the first time in history, Africans and the diaspora can connect instantly through social media, YouTube, TikTok, and online communities. We no longer have to wait for governments or institutions to bring us together. We can build those connections ourselves. Pan-Africanism 2.0 means using the tools we have today to share knowledge and education across continents, build business that link Africa with the diaspora, celebrate and protect Black culture worldwide, support each other when racism or exploitation happens, no matter where we are. Imagine a future where a young person in Sierra Leone can collaborate on a project with someone in Atlanta, or a startup in Accra can get funding from Jamaicans in London. That is not a dream. It's already starting to happen. The diaspora brings global reach. Locals bring the foundation. Together, we can finally create the unity the past generations fought for. Pan-Africanism 2.0 is not just an idea, it's a responsibility. If we truly want Africa to rise and the diaspora to be respected worldwide, then unity is not optional. It's the only way forward. So, the future of Pan-Africanism is not in speeches. It's in our actions, building bridges across the ocean and making them unbreakable. So part 5, the positive vision. Let's highlight positive stories. There are returnees building schools, diaspora investments creating jobs, musicians and artists blending both worlds. Let's paint the bigger picture. If we overcome mistrust, we can build a global Black community that is strong in Africa, in the diaspora, and everywhere. So yes, there are tensions, but most of them come from misunderstandings, not hatred. The truth is, diaspora and locals need each other. And when we build bridges, our future is powerful. Drop a comment. Are you diaspora or local? What's your experience with this? Share this video with someone in the diaspora or in Africa. This conversation needs to grow. Together, we are strong. Tens of thousands from the diaspora travel to Ghana. One moment, Anastasia, s'il vous plaît.